All right, which one's Tori? What the fuck are you doing?
Let him explore his creative bag.
Oh, he's exploring his sexuality as always.
Hey, yo, keep that in. Keep that in.
What if niggas was closet homosexuals?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
What
look
do
like
you mean, what if? Yeah, ain't no what if.
you look like you from Atlanta.
Don't say that.
Do you feel like, okay, what would your mindset be if one of your homies told you they got robbed, but like the dude just had his hand in his pocket and he was like, hey, don't move or nothing. And he was like, yeah, I didn't see the gun, but like he just had his hand in his pocket. Would you look at him differently?
Well, nah.
Or what are your thoughts of getting robbed with some shit like that?
It's like the episode of Everybody Hates Chris. You guys remember when the guy, he comes in and he's just like acting like he got a gun, but then when he
gotta see that
once
shit,
he pulled
bro.
it out, it was missing the barrel, it was missing everything. it just had
the handle.
Yeah.
Bro, that's why I gotta see the strap, bro.
See, but you can't make that assumption. I've seen so many videos of like people complying with the robbery, still getting shot.
Yeah,
bro.
But it's like you can't like make an assumption like, oh, I think he had his hand, but it's like
he gonna wave it though. If you
yeah,
really got
true,
it, bro, what
exactly,
you doing? I mean, unless
exactly.
you in a fucking bank and you like passing a note or some shit.
Yeah.
If you got it, bro, show it. Show me.
yeah,
Otherwise, like. you
Yeah,
just
or
look
I'm gonna walk away.
But to be honest, bro, I don't want to act like I'm a tough guy, bro. But you know, I used to learn that Krav Maga shit, you know, the disarm. Bro, if your shit is still in your pocket, is there much you think you can like think
I
about
can
it?
still shoot you.
No. But as soon as, but as soon as you get too close, as soon as I've like made contact with your forearm, gotten out the way, you're not getting your hand back out of that pocket. That's gonna be very tough to be able to fight the gun up.
If somebody points a gun at you, are you gonna like?
I try to
run?
disarm them. Well, it depends.
Cause I feel like there's a lot of people that like.
If I'm far enough, hell yeah, bro. Sometimes I feel like people don't just run enough. Like if you at the end, of the fucking bank and this nigga come running in all fast, bro, come on, dip. Like you think he really wants to just start airing niggas out like everyone that runs? Bro, that's how I used to feel about like school shooting shit. Like at our school, bro, our school was hella open, bro. It wasn't no like high school where it's like hallways and shit. So it's like, bro, I'm not listening to none of that shit y'all talking about.
It would have been a
You climbing the fence.
It would have been no, I'm just saying, like it would have been terrible.
No, our school, bro, our school was the best for that shit, bro. You could get to one classroom. Bro, there's a fence every direction.
It's so open.
I'm Bolton, bro. Other schools where there's like hallways and there's buildings.
Like East Valley. East Valley, you get murked in there for sure because you gotta go up the stairs. Yeah, you gotta go up the stairs for your fucking classes.
Certain schools, see,
bro. Why do certain schools look like jails? Like when
that one does look like a prison.
Do you think that it's programming because it's very similar to jail?
That is some shit right there. I don't know, but it's the psychology behind it, Tori.
The psychology behind it? I
mean,
bro,
think about it, bro. The psychology,
You're
man.
fucking sitting inside a room for 6 hours, 8 hours a day with white walls, you know? And it's like, it's literally like
and
a
these
fucking...
bitch-ass teachers.
Bro, you got these teachers, like, it's literally like they're monitoring you. They're not even really teaching you because it's like, they have a whole curriculum that they gotta learn. Is that what the kids should be learning? Probably.
And that was all eyeing me. A little young stallion in there. I was like, they were just looking at me, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like a young calf back then. It's whatever.
Yeah, man. And then you got these fucking bells that just ring, like, and you gotta like get herded to another place, herded over here. Like, you gotta eat this, eat that, and then like we teach you as the state, and the state has other motives, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
like,
were fed prison food, bro. Like the last 2 years of high school, that shit was like prison food, bro.
Shit was disgusting. The only thing that made us survive was coffee cakes.
Coffee
cakes were good, bro, but everything else trash.
Bro, by the time we was like seniors, juniors, bro, that shit was not the same. Like it was some different coffee. It was fucking in a bag, bro. That shit was mad weird.
Then you got standardized testing. Like not everybody learns the same way. Some people are visual. Some people are
audible,
just
stupid, is what you're saying. Some people are smart. Some people are stupid.
Yeah, and then also that the public school is not really teaching you for you to be like the smartest kid. Like they're not really trying to like propel you in anything. It's just more like do what you're supposed to do, go get a job. Like it's just leading you straight into that.
What you think about when people be like, I'm a bad test taker? What the fuck is that?
You could be a bad test taker, bro.
What's up with you? Work on it.
Yeah, true.
The fuck you mean I'm a bad test taker?
Yeah.
Nigga, life's a test.
True.
You're gonna get tested in life.
True.
I'm bad at this. Okay.
But the life's tests are multiple choice.
Yes, they are. I'm either gonna juke him right, juke him left.
I'm
gonna run right through his football. Football, baby.
Oh, okay. You aggressive today.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, you talking about hockey. Shut up. You got the ski mask on.
See? Life really is, if you think about it, it is all multiple choice. You just think of the choices and you act upon them. You act upon them, Tori.
But a lot of life choices will feel like true and false questions because it's like you don't know the outcome. So it's like if you're making a decision of like let's stop going to school and then pursuing a passion, for example. It's like you don't know which either one is going to have the outcome. So a lot of people, I feel like they'll kind of sit in that moment of like, oh, it's only two choices. So true and false. It's like, if I go in this direction, this will happen. If I go in that direction, this will happen. But then you really don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I feel like life is more like short answers.
So like short answers?
Yeah, because it's like, it's a blank canvas, and you got to write whatever.
So I feel like we all agree, like, if you can't do well on a test, you're stupid, huh?
Stupid.
That's what we're concluding.
I was saying that shit. Y'all was saying the same shit as me.
Yeah, no, school is crazy, man. You're sitting down with a bunch of balls of
farting
chemicals.
In class.
Yeah, motherfuckers just
asbestos.
Yeah, like all type of shit. You know,
niggas hooping on the playground.
You got to figure out like the pecking order. You know, like who runs the school.
Oh, I actually didn't have to figure that out. I just came in and knew I was top dog.
Yeah,
sixth grade, bro. I was just rocking out. Like everyone knew. Everyone knew.
Yeah.
Really?
Everyone knew.
Word? How they know? Did you tell them?
No, I came with the mask. I had my little ski mask on first day.
6th grade.
I just kind of knew what time it was, you know.
How'd you fit your afro there, bro?
That's I got the extra large mask. That's why.
No, you gotta get the fro back.
No, you just put on a condom.
Shit, I got the mini fro now, man. It'll grow. I got my little Kobe bean going. Man, hey, should we kick this thing off?
Let's
boys?
kick it off.
Speakers
Kick it off.
You guys got horny vibes. That's why. Okay, so keep. I'm gonna add it on after. What you say? Whoa.
Whoa. It is loud.
Welcome to the Really Good Podcast, man. Home of the Really Good Podcast. I got my best buddies with me. Sakibi Comedy in this motherfucker. He's a comedian. He's one of the best comedians, actually. I recently saw him do a set. It was terrible, but I'm so excited for the growth.
He laughed.
Kai Creation in this motherfucker, man. He just got fired today.
Yes,
we're glad to have him. He's blessing us with his presence, and we love him, man. Anyways, like and subscribe. It is the Shaquille O'Neal episode number 34. We are live and direct. We are present. We appreciate all the feedback we've been getting.
Yes,
appreciate all the
sir.
views. I don't want to talk about the views. I'll talk about the impressions. We got 14,000 impressions this month.
Okay.
Damn, let's give it up.
Not the same as views.
All right. What?
But let's just talk about the impressions, Impressions is good, bro.
Improve it.
So I'm talking about. And we
That's
over
what's
here with the legendary creator, Rizzy the Great.
Oh,
this man makes music for symphonies that are unknown.
Bro, y'all should have seen him like an hour ago. This dude was editing before the pod. Like,
so crazy.
Dedication, right? Like working before the work. Wow.
Exactly. This guy's a fucking legend.
It doesn't stop.
He's a legend.
You guys forgot your masks.
Yeah, bro. You got a mask for me?
Yeah.
No.
Let me use your bucket hat.
I got a COVID mask.
Yo, we'll just flip our hoods this way.
See, guys, it's all about audience retention, guys, and you got to make the pod pop. So if you guys were dedicated, you would have also worn your ski masks today.
Oh, here I got one.
Also, also, you know, I gotta promote our new music video coming out.
We're not ready for that one. What's it called?
Bro. We gotta come up with a name. Maybe that's the name. Maybe
I like it, though. I keep calling it Backseat.
I know a rapper that had a song called Backseat Freestyle, so I don't know if
we gotta take over. We gotta be the number one on that.
That's crazy.
We could
top
do
of the charts.
Kendrick is one man. Between us two people, just mathematically, if you do the math, we're actually outnumbering him.
This is Kendrick and Drake, yo. What's going on, yo?
Yeah, Backseat coming out.
No, we're Baby Keem and Kendrick.
Bro, just call it Scooby Doo.
Or no. We're Smiley and Drake. You Smiley.
Smiley's trash. I'm sorry.
That's why you Smiley. I'm Drake. Louis and Gucci don't got it together. Come on, man.
Who am I?
Who's like all right, did I miss anything? I said like and subscribe, notification.
TikTok.
Just breeze over it.
All right,
let's go.
Oh, what his shit was?
Nah, that's how
you nav. Perfect. I got you, bro. All right, man. Well, first of all,
we are live on TikTok.
That's
posted today.
Guys, by the way, all right. So, anyways, how y'all doing? I'll start first. I feel good. These last few days, I've been kind of just enjoying what little time I feel like I kind of have left. I've been wearing my mask, so I kind of have even then like kind of not this one, but my COVID mask, kind of incognito feel. But even when I have it off, I'm enjoying that because I'm not it's like my last few days of not being noticed everywhere I go, not being viral, not like just Because basically, probably 3-4 days from now, once our TikToks go viral, we're not gonna be able to just walk around like that, boys. So I hope you guys have been just enjoying your time too, bro. Because it's probably gonna be the last few days.
Bro, TikTok's fame is like so funny. Like the most random person will have like 5 million views and like a TikTok star. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
TikTok fame's not a joke, bro.
It is not.
I'm gonna stop you right there, bro. That's not a joke. Because that's about to be us in 3 days, bro. You didn't see the clips that my boy has. He has clips stacked up.
I'm still gonna shit on TikTok, bro. Forever.
Whatever, bro.
Bro, you went viral on TikTok.
Hey.
Talking about your pedos.
No, I was in the background. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, same, bro. I was there too.
I was laughing. Bro, watching the pie bag and just hearing the laughs is so funny.
we going viral again. That's all y'all need to know.
Bro, that sounds awesome.
But yeah, seriously though, how y'all been? How's y'all weeks been? This nigga about to get fired. Yo, Tori. All right, Tori, how would you characterize your week? I was with you yesterday. I realized you're just a true animal in every aspect.
Oh,
and then we were actually on perfect timing, bro. We was on a call today and we got to overhear you discussing some things.
Life is crazy.
Yeah, where's your headspace at? You're locked in on photography.
Yeah.
You're booking clients all the time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're also a businessman. You work insurance. You get your bread.
Yeah.
You be doing your shit, which is a whole career in itself.
Yeah.
But you are a creative, so you're nonstop creating, working with people, making your bread. And now you got this little toss up, which I think a lot of people can also relate to too, because niggas is working their day job and doing their little side shit. The fucked up part for this guy is his day job is a full on fucking career.
Yeah,
that is no joke.
Yeah, that shit's cool. But no, honestly,
joke.
like that shit used to fuck me up, bro. Like having to split the two, because I used to feel like business cannot mix with creativity. So like,
you know what my LLC is called? Business and Creativity.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't believe him though.
Business. Did you actually spell out business or did you write business? I think you have to change it now.
Please don't make a mockery of my business. Please don't make a mockery as a Business and Creativity LLC.
You just said business.
Instead of and, it's N. Business and so is it Business in Creativity? Either
so
way,
you
bro,
just not gonna say and. No, go ahead.
But yeah, no. Just like it used to mess me up, like kind of like splitting psyches in that way, like thinking like I have to be either all business or I have to be all creative. So at first, like going through school, doing all that shit, it was like all business.
Yeah.
So I went to school for business, then started out as business, like communications. Cool, went to business, got out of it, then graduated the most confused I've ever been in life, right?
Just he was acting hella weird.
Yeah. Just like graduation was like a weird ass time, right? Ended up now just getting like a job, which is great, right? But like even going into it, like when I was in the orientation, like 2 years ago, I was looking at people's faces and I could just tell, like if you went into a certain job like without a soul or like without knowing like a little ounce of who you are, of like or what you could do, you know, capability wise, like you're gonna get fucked.
Remember
you get stuck.
Remember you told me some shit on that trip.
Yeah,
so they asked where you
it was an exercise and we had to draw a shield, and it was like in each shield it had like a different representation of who you are. So one was like where you're from, one is where you see yourself in 5 years, another one maybe like 10 years or like where you're at now, some shit like that, right? And people were really putting like drawing themselves at a desk saying like, oh yeah, I'll be working here in 5 years and like this is my shit. And I was just thinking in my head like, yo, that's fucked. like I had on mine like more love and more money. Like I was just like, that's pretty much all I want. Like LA, like
and more insurance.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah, so ended up there, but like I kind of knew going in, like I'm not gonna stay here long. So now like I was already kind of like mentally checked out, right?
Checked out.
Started work, learned a lot very fast, right?
Didn't learn that much.
Yeah, I learned a lot. It was cool. It was fun. Sitting in
gems.
Yeah, take the gems. Like it was a whole experience, and then I started getting more into the creativity side. So like I was going to work, and then after going to the studio, like to like record with y'all motherfuckers till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Making hits.
Yeah, going back to work the next day. Like,
studio,
bro, I was at work sleep.
You was at work sleeping?
Yo, that's
bro.
Actually fucked, because we did them studio sessions like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
2 a.m. I remember.
And we're drunk.
Bro, and he'd be like, yo, I'm gonna leave early. I'll pull through, but I'm gonna leave early. This nigga wouldn't leave early.
It's 2 a.m. This one's barely dipping.
Bro, his idea was leaving early was like when everyone starts dapping up and like chills and bullshits, now he's actually gonna dap up like, all right, I'm gonna head out now. It's like 2 a.m.
He'd be the first one to leave but still, like it was still late as hell.
Let me tell you, it was probably like 1 to 2. It was like
trying to be more good about it, but like that was a crazy time because it was like, okay, now I'm getting more into the creativity side, which is something that I had like kind of shut down for a little bit because like I said, I was like either all business or all creativity, so I saw like little glimpses of it. So like in school, I'll like doodle. So that's why you saw me doodling the other day. Or I'll just do like random shit. So then I'm kind of like getting more back into that side. So now it's
drawing
like
dicks.
No,
Artiste.
He was one of them kids just drawing dicks on the paper all day.
Nah,
I knew some kids that were
with
like
the details.
Pros. Yeah, they would do too much.
The Michelangelo of dick drawings.
Yeah,
Tory Lampkin.
But yeah. So like kind of getting more into creativity side, and then like every day like. Every week we was like shooting something, you know, or every day we was really like, you know, shooting in the den, you know what I'm saying? That was a whole crazy thing. So then it's like, okay, then COVID hit, you know, so now it's like lockdown, you at home, back on all business. But it's like, no, I gotta honor the creativity because the creativity is feeding me more than like something I know I could do, you feel me? Like I know I could do that, but I'm tapping into something that's bigger than what I can even perceive or like see. So it's like I gotta kind of follow that, like, and I'm choosing to follow that. So now it's like, okay, I want to dive in with the creativity.
Creative struggles.
Right. But so now, fast forward, I'm mentally checked out the entire time. So now shit's kind of like fucking up, but not really.
You've been checked out since COVID started?
Yeah.
The pandemic
mentally,
began?
Yeah, bro, like I used to get like very emotional about it. Like I can't stand this shit. Like I'm not like, I don't know. Like
you're emotional after that call today.
We was having conversations. It's like frustrations. Like you just call me, you was heated. You was already hot. Like you're not getting hot at me, but like you're just like frustrated with the aspect of the battle of the job. It's like, why the fuck I gotta be here, huh?
Yeah.
It's like, why the fuck do I have to wake up tomorrow to fucking do this bullshit?
Yeah.
I could be spending my time somewhere else, you know? Like, but yeah, I feel like that's a really hard battle. Like I battle with that with school. Like I think my battle is with time now. You know, it used to be like, damn, you know, like I'm in COVID. I had a lot of time to myself, which was good during the pandemic. I was only working a little bit. But I made this interesting decision of going back to school. And now I'm like, damn, do I really want to give up like 2 more years of my life and not create as much? Or do I just want to like just say fuck it and kind of bet on myself a little bit more? And I'm definitely leaning towards that now. I just want to finish this semester because I'm already there. But yo, that battle, it like eats you every fucking day. It's like, because sacrificing time is one of the worst, you know? Like, because you could do so much more. You could fucking read a book. You could create. You could do anything.
You could do 100 push-ups.
Exactly.
That's what I'd be doing.
Your routine changes significantly, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like that is a battle that a lot of people go with. And especially in, like, your case, because since it is a job that's a career, and
that's fucked.
and it's like people, it's really easy to get comfortable with those jobs, you know? Like
I don't want to get comfortable with that shit. I don't want to fucking just wear the shirts and hi, how you doing, how's your kids, like let me tell me about you. Like it's like
I don't want to tell you about my kids when I have them, you know?
No, I'm just not really like, that's not really my culture that like I kind of want to, you know what I'm saying, I really want to get into. I learned what I learned. I feel like at this point it's just gonna be repetitive, like the same shit over and over and over again. It's not gonna stop. So it's like, okay, I'm done here. I gotta grow somewhere else now and like really expand more than just like, you know. Bro, definitely. We have a great core, you know what I'm saying? Like we think about it all. It's like I don't know if y'all think about it, but like nigga, like what we doing, bro, it's not even like, it's so grassroots, you feel me? Like and that's what's so beautiful about it. We've been talking about it for a minute. Before the pod even started, we always talk about this shit. Like, bigger picture shit. So,
all the drunk conversations in the car.
Yeah, bro. Like, at this point, like, this is the journey. You feel me? Like, this is the journey. Like, just have fun and kind of just be in the flow of it and then realize the destination's going to come. But, like, I feel like a lot of people get fucked up because they so worried about the destination that when they get there, they're like, oh, I got it now. And it's like, now what? And then it's that humanity inside of you that's like, oh, I gotta find something else, another fix, another drive. But it's like, nigga, this is it. Like, this is it. Us breathing, us sitting here, drinking White Claws, chilling, doing push-ups. Like,
push-ups.
This is it. You feel me? Like, there's no other. This is it. You're gonna be in a nice car, nice house. This is it though. Like, this is the core of it. Like, do you have people around you that like give a fuck about you? Like, that's more important than just like, I got 7 houses. It's like, all right, but if you died
7 houses is cool too though.
But if you passed out in one of them 7 houses, could you call somebody to be like, come pick, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit. So it's like, if you were to go to like an extreme, right? Like, you're just
7 houses
down,
with
like,
no loved ones.
or something, you know what I'm saying? But empty. Like all the stuff in the world, but still empty. Like you still looking for something, but there's nothing to look for.
Yeah.
Like there's really nothing to look for.
I feel like that is a pit. Like especially the thing that you mentioned is like a lot of people look at the end destination, and like, I feel like I've struggled with just like what is going to be the outcome. What is going to be the outcome? You know, it's like you're constantly thinking about it.
The outcome got to be income.
You know,
remember that. Remember that.
But yeah, it's a really like frustrating thing to just go through. You know, because you don't know what it's going to be, but that's the part of life. It's a process. You just it's never ending, you know? And you find your little joys, and I feel like it's kind of fun, and it has highs, it has lows, but I don't know, you just got to keep having something that drives you.
Yeah.
2 words for y'all boys.
Oh my god.
Big joys and big toys.
Yeah.
That's what we after.
Exactly.
Bro, yo, one lip popping at the bottom of the ski mask is so fucking funny.
Look, man.
I'm telling you, bro. It's just like a little tongue hole, bro.
I just give it up for the pod, man. I know, I don't like this. This little ass baby hole.
I mean, ski mask, yeah.
Maybe I cut it a little wider or something. Something about this hole just be throwing me
do
off.
like the Joker mask, get some red paint the side of it, something like that. Fucking
that's hard.
do some shit to it. See?
It ain't hard right now. It ain't hard right now.
Bro, I gotta have this on too so I can use it for the thumbnails.
Wow. That's gonna be hard.
I'd be like, wow, why does he have a mask on?
Bro, y'all about to enjoy the fuck out this song we about to put out, bro.
I'm excited.
Which one?
I'm excited.
Exactly.
Which
exactly.
one?
Exactly.
Yeah, we got a little tape coming. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But we'll get rolling in some topics. But to be honest, we do have a tape coming.
Yeah.
The tape is called "Fired."
Yo, y'all can keep saying this shit. I'm actually get fucking fired.
I know, we can't manifest. We can't manifest.
That's why I paused, because I'm like, it's not gonna be funny. And then I said it, and then no one said nothing.
I don't care. But you know what? Honestly, bro, my next move is my best move. So if I do get fired, that'll be the best thing that ever happened to me.
Big joys, big toys. Like I said, nigga.
Hilarious.
Oh, real quick, could you find the article for R. Kelly? The Akon shit?
Bro, you been killing the articles, man. Yeah, you gotta keep
going. Right, bro. I be looking at the pods back. I'm like studying through that shit.
It's alright, man.
We all get nervous sometimes. This shit getting caught in the mask.
Bro, you wearing a ski mask saying I get nervous is hilarious.
Well, shouldn't people who wear ski masks get nervous during these times?
Fuck no.
Hell yeah,
bro,
they
if I had a ski mask on, matter of fact, if I don't even need a ski mask, I'll do whatever. But if I had a ski mask on, you know how brave I'd be?
No, you'd be like the dude from, what's that show? Black Mirror. You be the dude when you say, give me money.
Oh,
and
he pissed himself. I love that shit.
That would for sure be you in the ski mask, pissing yourself.
Well, nah, bro. I'm very like black and white. So if I had to come down.
No, you black.
You're black. You're mixed?
Yeah, I'm gray.
Oh, shit. All right, go ahead.
I got a question.
Okay, fuck.
Let's hear it.
You ready? Would you consider yourself an American?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, because nationality, right? When you're born in a country, generally, say if I was born in Norway, what would I be? Norwegian. Yeah, and I was actually born in Tarzana, so
okay.
Based on my calculations.
But tell me, not in the metaphorical sense, but like or nationality. What does America mean? What does AMERICA mean?
Liberty, peace, justice. 3 words right there, brother.
Right. Okay.
Try me.
All right.
Those are metaphors.
Right. Those are still metaphors. Other words that aren't what the meaning of the word. Okay, so you don't know what American means.
American?
Mm-mm.
It means that you're strong, you're brave, you're courageous.
All right, so
you're a patriot.
Exactly. That's
all right. I'm gonna fuck it up because I don't remember specifically what it was. But some dude was making a map. Okay. He was inspired by another Italian guy named Amerigo Vespucci. Vespucci. The dude who made the map then decided to make up a whole new fucking name and said, I'm gonna call this America after Amerigo Vespucci.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
okay.
You today calling yourself an American, what does that mean?
You're Vespucci.
You're a Vespucci.
It means that I'm strong, courageous, and brave.
Nah, you a Vespucci.
And justice. Justice too. That's yeah.
So think about it. America, the name doesn't like I'm an American. That doesn't mean shit. It's like it's a concept.
Wow.
Other countries like Japan, like the etymology of the word, it means rising sun or rising nation. I forgot.
Oh shit, seriously?
Yeah, that's why they're
Or like Kazakhstan is like, it's Kazakhstan because that's where the Kazakhs.
Are you saying that because I got 10 Shazams from Kazakhstan? Yeah, bro. Is that why you brought that up?
Borat,
wait, was that a slam dunk from you right there, bro?
Bro, when I saw that, bro, I instantly thought about Borat.
Dude, that was so fast. Like, I don't know why Kazakhstan just always turns me on to Borat. I should never say those. I should never say those words again, bro.
Y'all didn't even call me that day when I posted it to be like, yo, bro, like
we mentioned it on the pod.
Nah, you weren't. You didn't call me. Is what I'm saying. You could have been like, "Hey, bro, like I'm proud of you, dog. Like on everything I love, bro. Like I love you."
Kazakhstan.
I thought you felt my telepathy. You didn't feel a warm hug on you?
Nope.
Whoa. What?
Whoa. A warm hug?
Like a warm hug on your shoulders, bro.
This is getting very uncomfortable.
All right, man. Where we at with
All right, speaking of uncomfortable, let's talk about some R. Kelly shit.
Yeah,
so, after more than 25 years of accusations and a federal court trial in New York that lasted 7 weeks, R&B singer R. Kelly has been found guilty of charges including sexual exploitation of a child, bribery, racketeering, and sex trafficking involving 5 victims.
A lot of sex. Wow.
Kelly, they just called him Kelly. So Kelly faces a possible sentence of 10 years to life in prison.
That's it?
Yeah. Well, it said life in prison, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry. I was on the 10 years. My bad. We a little slow. My bad.
Okay. Kelly sat absolutely still as the foreperson gave the jury's verdict to Judge Ann Donnelly.
What else is he supposed to do? Fucking rocking back and forth.
14 alleged underlying acts were associated with racketeering charge. The jury found the government had proved 12 of those acts, which involved 5 victims. The singer Aaliyah, as well as women named Stephanie,
R.I.P.,
Geronda Pace, Jane, and Faith. 2 acts associated with an alleged victim was named Sonja? Is she brown? Oh my goodness. Sonja, where were not proved. Most alleged victims went by their first names or pseudonyms. That's what it is. Pseudonyms.
Yeah. Pseudonyms.
Pseudonyms. The government needed proof of only 2 of the racketeering acts for the guilty charge. Federal prosecutors in the Eastern District of New York successfully proved a jury of 7 men and 5 women that Kelly had been the head of a criminal enterprise.
Whoa.
Whose purpose was to lure girls, boys, and women to the R&B singer for sexual gratification.
I believe I can fly.
He flying. On top of
I believe I can touch the sky.
On top of awaiting sentencing in the New York case, Kelly will face a second federal trial on charges of child pornography and obstruction of justice in Illinois. Some of those accusations are related to 2008
child
pornography. He does?
Our belly?
Sound
a little goofy to me from where I'm sitting.
To a 2008 child pornography trial in Chicago in which he was acquitted of all charges. All right, let's talk about this, man.
Bruh.
So R. Kelly's a bitch.
Wait, hold on. Before y'all start going into R. Kelly, because I know y'all young.
Yeah.
Y'all y'all was born yesterday. Y'all wet in the booty. Everybody knew R. Kelly was guilty years ago. Matter of fact, decades ago. So this is not news. He's just getting fucked up for all the shit that he's been doing. But everybody around him knew. The parents knew. The girls knew. Everybody knew.
Everybody knew.
You saw Surviving R. Kelly?
I know you did.
So. Yeah.
Bro, yes,
you
bro.
did.
Everybody
that
knew.
Shit not, bro. That shit crazy. Yeah, bro. The parents been trying to get some attention for this, like for what's been going on. Like that shit's wild.
Yeah.
Bro, this one time, my dumbass, like after all that shit came out, I wasn't like keeping up with it. I just heard that R. Kelly's doing some weird shit, and then I went on my story and posted, like, I still fuck with R. Kelly's music.
Wow.
Bro, crazy. Wow. Lost hella followers.
Wow.
But yeah, I wasn't like well versed on what the fuck happened.
But even like you saying, I forgot that used to be like an ongoing joke about him like pissing on people.
Yeah, it's been on the boondocks like everywhere.
Exactly, the boon back when we were like way younger. But like when you look now, or like looking at the actual surviving, like the doc, like they went really in detail.
He married Aaliyah,
bro. But
when she was underage,
bro. Past that, like, bro, there was some kids where like, so basically he would just roll by high schools and just see a kid, oh, what's up? Like, oh, you like singing? Oh, yeah, like, I'll take you on. Like, I'll basically teach you how to do everything. So get the kid on board. He would literally have parents flown out with the kid. They in the studio, too. Like, some of them parents, sometimes you'll think, like, oh, it's neglectful parents. Nah, bro, some of them, they seem like straightforward, normal-ass parents, bro. But what you doing? Imagine Chris Brown just pulling up to high schools, and your daughter is, like, trying to sing, and he's like, yeah, your daughter's, like, really amazing. Like, I want to work with her. And you like, nah, I'm a good parent. I'm going to go with her then. And you sitting there in the studio, you been around him. He's great to you. You're like, man, he's a good dude. He really just want to help my daughter. And then, nigga, like, shit's happening, and y'all don't even know.
Slaughter your daughter.
Slaughter you fucked up. Man, that shit's crazy. But
dude, that is wild, because it's like you could put up an act so well for so long.
That's the fucked up part. That's the part that's like killer when you see that the parents, like, when you hear them talking, and it's like, damn, bro, like, it could be anybody's daughter. Like, because realistically, bro, think about the girls we went to high school with, like, even our friends and shit. If Drake just fucking rolled up and was like, yeah, what's up? Oh, you dance? Oh, yeah, I'll plug you in. Like, okay, cool. Like, you just seem dope. They just like, god damn, this nigga Drake picked me out of everybody. And bro, he was literally being seen driving around high schools. I need to stop saying literally. I sound like a white girl. I'll be seeing it on the playback. Literally, dude. But
literally.
All right, unless we got anything else to say about him,
also there was a okay.
Kizzle.
Yeah, Akon. I guess like this dude said that R. Kelly should have.
Oh, get the quote. It's too funny to pass up.
Yeah.
Bunch of porn on your search history, buddy.
He got incognito mode on.
Yeah, bro. Why you on private mode?
Bro,
I just like being on private mode, honestly, bro.
Nah, I only use private mode for porn.
Yeah, it's only for porn, buddy.
You know, just stay on private mode.
Okay, this is the quote. I believe that God makes no mistakes, Akon began. People can debate back and forth all day, but if it's happening to him, it's supposed to happen to him for whatever reason. Now, that's something that he has to have within himself to reevaluate his whole life, his way of being, because to get caught up in a situation like that, whatever happens, it's between him and God. He continued. There's always a way to redeem yourself, but you have to first accept the fact that you're wrong. People aren't here to hate each other for a reason. Everyone's going to make a mistake, and everyone has the right to redeem themselves from those mistakes. Even him, R. Kelly. He has the right to try to make right by those he hurt. I think that's enough.
Who the fuck asked Akon how he thought about R. Kelly? That's number one. Number two, imagine R. Kelly going to heaven. He's like, yeah, God, I was fucking them kids, but like, just fuck with. But remember them songs though? Them songs was great. Think about how many kids I made.
Inspired.
Think about how many kids I made, you know, to my music.
Think about how many people made babies to my music.
Yeah.
You know.
Just let me slide. Let me slide.
Crazy,
bro. What? Where did Akon come from,
it's
bro?
It's like, yeah, I guess if you want to say like, oh yeah, behind bars type shit, like, yeah, he could find God or do his thing, but like, redeem yourself, how? Like, unrape a bunch of kids?
Well, I don't think he means like in the light of the fucking world, you know. I don't think he means that. I swear, I think he feels
like redeem himself,
because he's talking about self-reflection. It's like it's between him and God. Like, I don't think he said anything outlandish. Like, it's obviously, look who he's talking about.
I just don't know why they asked him about anything.
I don't know why, bro. I don't know why.
Why were they like, hey, let's find Akon? Like, wait, what?
He just over there, like, he's saying these quotes, and all you hear behind him, they're just playing Locked Up. They won't let me.
That's the only Akon song I
still won't let me.
Bro, honestly, I'm bummed after hearing his full explanation. It sounds a little less crazy because I'd only seen the headline before of like, oh, he said he can redeem himself. I'm like, I mean, is that for going to prison, or are you just saying in general? Because it's like, sure, in general, you could say any, like, killer, he can redeem himself. Anyone can redeem. I mean, in the eyes of who? Like, I guess, redeem how? Like, you just become a better person, but you can't really undo all the shit that you did, all the lies you fucked up, all the families you fucked up. Like, he had a lot of girls brainwashed.
Yeah.
It was like, nigga, that's some different shit, bro.
And it's like, are you going to be able to redeem yourself versus the weight of all the negativity that you've produced? You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why it's like, but that's why it's hard to argue him if he's just talking about get right with God. Like, okay, then I do agree with that. Get right with God behind bars. Do whatever you got to do. but it doesn't. None of that's gonna like.
Bro.
You can't redeem yourself as far as what you've done in terms of the public's eyes and just how people are gonna see you. Like, you're a piece of shit.
Okay, but like speaking of redeeming, right? Like, you know, when I was younger, I'll look up like serial killers and shit. And you do the same thing.
Yeah,
fucking looking like I'm
weird niggas. No, we weird niggas.
Yeah, but like I put myself in the mind state of one, right? And I was like, okay, to make like the perfect monster, like if there was nobody to redeem yourself to, you can do whatever you want. Because you don't have morals. Like you don't think the same way that I think. Like I don't see you as a human. I see you as bones, skin. I don't see you as like the soul aspect. So like I can kill you like I kill a squirrel.
Yeah, that.
Because if there's nobody to redeem to, fuck the public. I don't care about them. But if I don't have a moral system or a moral compass, then I can do whatever I want to do.
Like a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And that was a crazy realization. I was like, damn, okay, I get it. It's kind of scary at that point. Okay, you got to be like very decisive about how you do things and like the things you say. Like, man, it's just I don't know. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, because I feel like it's easy to turn off your moral compass like during bad choices, isn't it? Like we've all made bad decisions, right? And it's like
not me.
Oh, okay.
You guys probably.
This guy's God. But yeah, like I feel like it's in all of us that we could just turn it off, but sometimes like making the right choice is a lot harder than making the bad choice. It only becomes a bad decision like when you knowingly did something wrong. You know, when you just do something wrong, it's like, oh, you don't know that it was wrong until you did it. But when you make like a bad decision, it's usually something that like you know that you're not supposed to do it. You know?
This nigga knew he wasn't supposed to be raping them kids.
He
He did a lot to cover it up, and he was taking people to court and shit, and like cease and desist. So like he was really silencing like. That's why when you said people been knowing, like, yeah, bro, they all like the parents been having that shit, like all these different silence orders and shit like that.
So I was saying R. Kelly's case, he probably got to redeem himself to himself, honestly.
Exactly.
Like he has to get over his own guilt and like with the crying and the shit, like. You know, like he has to get over that himself because I'm pretty sure he is feeling that from him own, like a feeling. Y'all like killing me deep, with this shit, man. Like a feeling deep in his stomach. He knows like he's doing wrong and he can't really right that wrong. But so that's gonna eat him alive.
Did you see that interview though?
He's a psychopath.
Y'all killing me with that shit, man.
Are those cameras on? That's definitely gonna be a TikTok clip.
This nigga knew the cameras was on.
That nigga was sweating.
Is that one rolling?
Y'all kill me. I got no money.
Look at me
paying lawyers.
It's me.
It's me. He was acting like.
He should have just started singing.
He was on what was that, ABC or some shit. He was acting like the people was like he could just treat him like a female. Look at me, I'm me.
Y'all know me.
Like no nigga, like
I know
we
do know you,
nigga.
As a rapist.
It's like nigga, I just watched Surviving R. Kelly. Don't say I know, nigga. Yeah, like I know what I just saw in that shit. Like, so yeah, that shit was that was a viral moment though. That was actually and SNL's like what's it called? Skit or sketch of that. That shit was funny. Or reenactment. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. That's up there for the year, whatever the year that was.
Yeah.
Speaking of tarnishing black men's reputations,
this one's a bummer for me, man. This one hurts. Well, actually, not really, because I have a different outlook. But so recently, John Jones, he was honored for his Hall of Fame induction, not to the overall like fighter Hall of Fame, but to the fight Hall of Fame. A specific fight he had with Alexander Gustafsson. It was the first time they fought. So I got to see him down in Vegas. I wasn't there. I was looking through the TV.
Battle.
Yeah, it was a battle, and they were there to celebrate him for his great fight that he had against Alexander Gustafsson. He was talking to the media. He was fired up. He was in a good mood. They were talking like because he fought Alexander. Y'all know he fought Alexander Gustafsson twice. The first time it was like one of the greatest fights ever because he really took a lot of damage. They both took hella damage. He won. The next time he dismantled Alexander, but I mean he just got him. I think in the second round, maybe the first round. But so basically they were asking him like, John, be honest. Everyone knows he's had a habit of partying, coke, all this types of different shit. They're like, John, be honest. How recently, like before that first fight, had you been crazy going partying? He's like, man, it's all behind me, man. I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about that stuff, man.
That means yesterday.
That part of my they were saying like how far before the first fight had you been turning up and partying? It probably was that weekend right before that shit. But he's like, I think that's in the past. You know, he's laughing, good spirits. So we all like, I mean, it was just good vibes, man. It was good to see him. He's talking about looking forward to fighting again. He's gonna fight first quarter of next year. He's talking about it's all in the past. He's not into that stuff. He wants to make more headlines, but on legal. No. He wants to have more fun, but doing legal activities and shit like that.
Wow.
So within 12 hours, there's a report. John Jones is arrested in Las Vegas. That's where the event was, Las Vegas. He's arrested. There's a domestic violence charges. I forgot the other ones. You know, it's very technical, but basically the story is he pulled his baby mama's hair and he headbutted a cop car. And there's more details, but I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, that was wild.
My take, I think he has CTE. He might have CTE.
So he did say, actually, recently he finally came out and addressed it, and he said, I think I have too much trauma for my brain to handle drinking alcohol, so I won't be drinking alcohol ever again. And so that kind of goes to your point about the CTE.
That makes a lot of sense. Holy shit, that does make a lot of sense.
You can't just be snapping like that. Like,
it's also you doing other drugs too, so it's like it's not healthy for your brain like that.
No, but just, like his episodes that like we've heard about are just like crazy.
I mean, like, about a year ago, he got arrested drunk driving. The video is online.
Oh yeah, I just saw that video, bro. That shit was wild.
And that's why it was kind of funny. Even when he was saying that shit at that presser, like, nah, it's in the past. I'm thinking, like, bro, that couldn't have been more than like 7 months ago. I saw a video you getting pulled over drunk as fucking Albuquerque. It was actually a year ago though, in his defense. But still, it's like that's a little too recent with the track record. So it gotta be
something, you know. But like, this is
vices, man. Certain vices.
The best MMA fighter is now just like.
But, bro, honestly though, like, so all right, in the UFC community, everyone, the big consensus is like John has thrown away big parts of his career because of just all this time he's lost. Whether it was the supplements issues, the crashing into a pregnant lady and dipping off issues. All types of just there's just been a big amount testing positive for coke. Like there's just been all types of stuff that's come out with him that has kind of derailed his career. I feel like so many of us, like, even if we say that, you have to remember how many greats that he took down. Shogun, Machida, Daniel Cormier. You finished Rampage. Daniel Cormier? No one finishes Daniel Cormier. Finished Rampage? No one finishes Rampage Jackson. Like he finished all the people. Like, as a younger guy, when I'm watching it, I'm not even understanding how crazy this is. These are guys that don't get finished. You might beat him in rounds, you don't finish him. He's finishing everybody. So it's like, regardless of anything, he's already had an amazing career. He's already the GOAT in a lot of our eyes. A lot of people will really consider him the GOAT, right? And so you have that. And I think at one point we got to just start looking at him like Mike Tyson. Yeah. We know Mike Tyson is crazy.
He was wild.
Mike Tyson did some crazy shit. We never take away from his boxing. I think at this point we've just seen the track record of John Jones. Gotta just accept it. Let's just call him Jimi Hendrix. Let's just call him any other fucking crazy entertainer that gets into a bunch of shit. And he still has never lost a fight. We might as well just honor that. Like, nigga, you was partying, turning up, getting fucked up right before fights and dominating. And meanwhile, back then the perception was he was this holy guy. He got Philippians 4:13 on his chest. Like, he's a holy guy. He talked the talk. He seemed like the most humble, gracious fighter.
And we hear him speak too. It's like
very well spoken.
Instead of holy grails, that dude was doing holy rails. I'm gonna save that one for the stage.
And his dad's a pastor. Like, his brothers both good seeming dudes. They're both in the NFL. Like,
what? You said seeming dudes?
Oh, seeming dude. They seem like good dudes. Oh, that's it. Y'all
sound like seeming dudes.
Y'all got your heads in the gutter. But yeah, so it was this image, and it's been broken and broken and broken. I think eventually we got to just say this dude is, like, I guess, kind of troubled, but he's also never taken a loss. So it's like,
he's undefeated in the UFC, right?
I
still want to see him fight Ngannou.
And that's what we were assuming is going to be set up first quarter 2022.
That'd be fucking
I'm hoping
sick.
The UFC don't take no action against him, man.
I don't think they would want
to. Y'all fucking up y'all dollars too.
This is the press run.
Let him rock out. Yeah, use this as some press, man. Bounce back with it.
You see, Dana White's a genius. He's definitely gonna use this shit as a press run. Because, like, I know as much as he doesn't like John Jones, that motherfucker made him so much money. He revolutionized the sport. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
His dominance.
And that's why some people are saying, like, I heard recently some commentators, like, how he could have been like Conor. And just in terms of getting bigger, because you're literally the GOAT. It's different with Conor. Like, Conor is great. He's globalized the sport, but no one's calling Conor the GOAT.
Yeah.
This guy, I mean, John Jones, nigga, you Michael Jordan, bro. Come on now. In my eyes, you Michael Jordan of the UFC, bro. Like, no one could check you. The only guy that ever really did damage to you You didn't even train for the fight. Yeah. And then you just completely destroyed in the next fight. Like, it didn't even, it was no, he didn't land nothing on you. Like,
oh, actually, he actually fought what was his name? The Hispanic
Dominic
guy.
Cruz.
Dominic Cruz. That was a really close fight. But he didn't look like he was his normal self.
But he was for sure winning it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
but you're right. He was getting tagged. But that's another thing is, lately in the last 2 fights we saw John fight, he come out looking sloppy. But we can't tell if, like, I mean, different people are just watching. It's like, is he playing with his food? Like, or is he just not caring about the fight? Like, because it really does seem like he sees these young guys coming up and they're like, oh, he says he's good. All right, cool. And he's just not really training like that for it, and he's not losing. And every fight he keeps saying, yeah, I just felt a little off. I felt kind of sloppy tonight. Not my best performance. You know, everyone has an off night, and, you know, and this nigga's winning the fight. Yeah. Imagine me going into the ring against a nigga that, like, just fucking buff as fuck, amazing striker, knocked out so many guys, and I beat him, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I had a bad night. And y'all are watching, like, yeah, you definitely went yourself. Yeah, I'm that good. I still won. Like, y'all are still able to look at me and be like, yeah, you didn't look like yourself. You're getting tagged up a little more often. You never get touched.
Didn't even bless me.
And you always talk about bless you, bro. You talk about his team, like how great his team is, but that is pretty dope. Just like that mind state, like, I'm that good, to where it's like,
and that's what throws me off. He has an amazing camp. Mark Jackson, Winklejohn, them niggas. Winklejohn. Yeah, confuses me. Down in Albuquerque training. What I don't get is they have such an amazing camp, such an amazing program. They're such, like, well-recognized coaches. You can see with all their fighters, you know, they play the corner. Every time you hear them talking, bro, you're like, oh, that's why he's so good. Like, even aside from him, you see other ones of their fighters. You're like, damn, like, you can hear the difference in advice from each corner. You're like, bro, that's crazy how they, like, they're tough. And they talk about the mental and shit that they put them through. So I just wonder, like, bro, when he says that he bullshitted the camp before, I think it might just be that they're not able to hold him accountable because he's such a big star. What are you gonna tell him? He's paying y'all, like, y'all on his team. But I wonder about that because they're such professional coaches. And then you find out he hadn't really been training like that. This nigga's the GOAT, by the way. That makes him even more the GOAT to me.
Yeah. For real, that
shit, man.
Is that a lamb? I might be tripping. I think lambs go by.
No, I think goats do the same shit too.
Okay. See.
Cause I've made that same joke before.
I'm dead.
People laugh. They're like, "Oh, go!"
Is that a sheep? That's a sheep.
Really?
Lambs do that. Sheeps do that.
You ever count sheep when you can't fall asleep?
No.
One sheep.
Dude, I got so many in my room, I just lose count.
Yeah,
you got like the little.
When you lose count, you fall asleep.
Nah, they're live.
You got sheep
all in my room, bro. How else you think I make blankets?
Hilarious.
Huh?
It's hilarious, bro. You gotta try that one on stage.
Oh,
bro. That shit was so
too, bro.
funny.
I be getting Q-tips, bro. Toothpick, Q-tips. Yeah, you ready, bro.
Our last and final topic.
Bro, you know what's funny? I was gonna laugh about that shit. We just came out and had 3 topics.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
You gotta build the topics into the set, man.
I'm gonna restart the cameras.
Welcome to the Studio City Improv. We're here and we're live, man. Used it up. All right, boys. Y'all ready? All right, I'm gonna show y'all something I saw earlier today, and I just wanted to talk to the gang about it. Saki, what you on Instagram over here? Like, what are you doing, bro? You know, my dog just got fired for some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, bro. Fucking lazy motherfucker.
Lazy motherfucker. All right. So look, I'm gonna play it for y'all, and I just want to test y'all, like, see where y'all at with it. Oh, I'm at 5%, boys. So let's really take this one in.
I was making out with some chick outside the club. Like 2 seconds after, Ari goes, "Where was my kiss?" And then I go, "All right, here." And then I peck him like
his boy.
2 times, like that.
Then
the paparazzi comes up to me after
and
goes, "Yo, I got a clip of you making out with some chick. Do you want me to delete that?" And I was like, "Yeah, can you actually delete that?" But he cut out the part where I was making out with the chick, and then
it's almost more
can't
viral.
Hear any of the audio, and then it just cuts to me kissing a dude. I was making out with some chick outside the club.
Hold up, let me just run it back one time. Like,
I don't even know who this is.
Where was my kiss?
The fact that you even decided to show me this.
And then I peck him like.
I feel disrespected.
He said, "Then I peck him." You never peck your homeboys like that?
Then the paparazzi comes up to me after.
He said twice. That fool went in 4 times.
I got a clip of you making out with some chick.
You know how weird that is? For you to be making out with a chick and then the homie be like, "Where's my kiss?"
And then you're actually
just like, "All right, come here." Like, what the fuck?
White boy shit. Shada Manush.
Should we just say that we hate the whites?
No, I really don't care.
Nah, it's Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall's the guy that got fucked up by Austin McBroom.
Who are these people?
You know Austin McBroom, bitch.
TikTokers, right? TikTok. Bryce Hall, he's big from TikTok.
Yeah,
I've heard the name before.
You better show some respect.
Fuck him.
He's fucking his homie. He's busy, buddy. Man.
Bro,
Yeah.
why did
I was a little upset when I saw it. Not that I'm like anti.
The fight or the
No,
video?
not that I'm not the fight. You know, he got rocked. But
Yeah.
nah. You know what? Never mind. Let me just hold back my opinions because it's hard to give my opinion without sounding like I'm like anti anything, which I'm not. But that's just some straight white boy shit. That's all I
That
can
is
say.
some white
Because
boy
okay,
shit.
even the explanation, like, nah, right before that, I've been making out with a girl, and then he asked where his kiss. For him.
Yo, you know he had to think of that story before. You know he just pecked that dude without even
Bro,
making out with the girl.
It just, like, the story is kind of irrelevant. Like, you were just there smooching your homie. Like, you might as well just be like, oh, we're white boys. You know, we just thought it was funny. Because all that other shit, like, who cares?
You're
You were
racist.
making out with a girl. That's cool.
You could kiss your homie on the cheek and be like, I'm Armenian.
If you're Armenian,
You
I was
know?
about to say, if you're, like, Armenian or, like, a race that do that shit.
Yeah.
But like I've seen white boys
Only-
like kiss each other on the cheek.
Bro,
But it's like
yeah, white
they're not-
boys, I know.
But like
Birdman-
kissing on the lips is
Yeah,
like,
Birdman
bro,
tugging
you know
down, tugging Lil Wayne down.
He fucked Lil Birdman fuck Lil
Give me the
Wayne.
tongue. Oh, probably.
Bro, but seriously, the only homie I let kiss me on the cheek is Tory. But past that, niggas not just kissing me on the cheek.
But what about me? Nah.
Dude, where's my
Where's
kiss?
my kiss?
Bro, I just wanted to show y'all that shit, man. I want to see your reaction too,
Bro,
bro.
it's like why is this in front of me? Why am I watching you explain yourself?
And it
about-
wasn't
Are you
really much of an
homophobe?
explanation,
No, I'm
bro.
just saying, like, I
Playing,
don't really,
I'm
like, what is
Bro,
this?
that's literally like, bro, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it's like, bro.
Alright.
They catch me on camera just grabbing the homies. Okay, nah, let's put it this way. They catch Sakib on camera grabbing Tori's balls,
Don't
right?
put what?
So you just gripping him. And
We doing the soy sauce challenge?
You stupid. and then Sakib's like, no. Let me tell y'all what happened. A girl had been grabbing my balls earlier that night, and then Tori said, "Yeah, why don't you come grab my balls, player?" So I start gripping this shit, and I'm just fondling them shits after
Chinese
that.
medicine balls?
And y'all didn't get the part of the girl grip it. Like, bro, even if they had seen you making out with a girl, and then 10 minutes later, there's another video of you kissing your boy.
Yeah. You still
This
did
is
it.
still
I want to
like-
see what the podcasters said after he responded like that. I
Who
hope they
cares?
roasted him. No, I hope they roasted his ass because that'd be hilarious.
Imagine
like,
we had about here, like, we just be staring. So, what does you kissing the girl have to do with you kissing your homie? The video was you kissing your homie, which is just kind.
it's like you didn't level up just because you kissed
If
a girl.
you gay,
See,
just
but
say
even
that.
even that line of questioning, it's like, I don't like, if you gay, you gay.
But
I'm
that's
just saying,
the
like,
thing. He's died. He's just white.
like
That's a big difference,
just the whole
Tori.
explanation, like, bro, you kissed the dude.
He was like, it was just like a couple of pecks. The fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
that was a couple pecks too Betty. If y'all are hobies, if you want to come out, then I'm all
Because he
for
gave
it.
him the kiss, and then homeboy went back in for another kiss. And then they just went back and forth, giving each other kisses.
Yeah,
on a club night too, niggas been sweating, upper lip
Yeah, I
sweat.
don't care, bro. I don't care how drunk I am. I'm not pecking nobody.
You wouldn't peck Sakib?
No,
What if he said, "Where's my kiss"?
Would you hold
No.
hands?
no. Oh, not drunk.
Wait,
What?
what? Wait,
Not drunk?
You said, would you hold hands? And you said not drunk.
Psychedelics are a hell of a drug.
Whoa, whoa!
Psychedelics are a hell of a drug.
Y'all niggas held hands off.
Hey man, sometimes you don't want to slip. Sometimes you might slip your head if you always outside and then you do some other shit.
Okay,
you
so
really
when y'all
outside,
had
you
your-
shoot off. Sometimes you got to come back to the body. It's kind of hard. You need somebody to ground you.
Okay.
You gotta hold a hand.
Just answer me this. I don't want to get no details, y'all. It's fine.
I just told you what happened.
No, but I don't have to ask too many details.
See that motherfucker.
What was the? It's okay. Just fuck it for a second. What? Nah. Okay, it's fine. I'll use the big cam. What was the hand grip? Like, just was it like this, or was it like the wrist, or was it like?
Like clapping.
Okay. See. All right. Y'all green.
And
I
then
was
we
worried.
changed it. No, I'm
To
just
the-
kidding.
the
I'm
hands
playing.
Y'all was tripping out, interlaced the fingers and shit. Okay.
Nah, psychedelics is crazy, bro. That shit is like, especially if somebody's like tripping the fuck out. Like, if you see somebody tripping heavy, and you don't know how to bring them back, it's like, what do you do?
Slap their ass.
Nah, you put a camera on them.
That shit fixed me right up.
Bro, it's crazy how that that just blew my mind.
What were we talking about?
I saw kissing somebody.
Y'all were kissing each
Fuck
other.
that shit.
Beta.
Yeah, Bryce is hella beta for that. And the really good podcast cannot sign off, man. Say what y'all want. We not judging him, but
Yeah,
if I was judging him, this nigga's guilty.
Like R. Kelly.
Like R. Kelly.
Wow.
R. Kelly and Bryce going in the slammer, man.
You got caught in 4K, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I got other shit to focus on than dudes kissing dudes. You
Bro, tell us what you've been focusing on.
Yeah, what you been focusing on, bro?
You've been focusing on. Tell us the topic.
recently not losing the job, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, actually, no, leaving the job for real. But no, focusing like for real, focus on
what's been some shit that has interested you, like that sparks something. You're like, oh my god, what the fuck?
But another thing about the job though, the next time you get called like to get like reamed out about some shit, you gotta record it, bro.
Just for y'all,
No, bro, for the documentary,
like
later,
bro.
Oh, you're right.
And also, maybe we could post it on TikTok if it's funny.
Just have that shit in my pocket.
Yeah, bro, that shit would be
like, oh shit.
And we're gonna post be like
phone,
Kai's
well,
boss.
I'm not going back to work, bro. I'm not going back to the office.
They gave you a work phone, so it's like you have your own phone.
We supposed to go back to the office? I'm not going back to the office.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
That'd be really tough.
Yeah.
I cannot get back on that.
Your
metro.
head's gonna be fucked. Like
well,
at that
also
point.
like driving out there, or not even driving. You take.
It's just.
I just don't want to. I don't want to put myself back into that box.
It's too much. Because even your culture shift now, because now you're in the office environment, you're in that setting. It's hard to be creative, and then you're tired after that. You already had to take a train out to downtown LA. Now you got to take the train back, subway, and then you that's too many.
You're not gonna even want to do.
Get home at like 7 or 8.
It's very hard
and
to maintain your creativity at that point. But that's why I be telling people like some people I'll have conversations with creatives and they'll start telling me like what their issues are, like what their holdup is, or I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And then like the reality check is always like, yeah, that could all be true. Every struggle you just told me, every like hurdle could all be true. But I mean, realistically, if you're telling me like you want to be a dancer, I mean,
you gotta do
okay, but like if you want to be a dancer, like I'm sorry, bro, you got to do this, you got to do that. Like, cause I had conversations I'm like, yeah, bro, but the thing is like, I gotta help take care of like whatever, so I'll be at Rouse fucking working all day or whatever, and it's like, all right, bro, so if you work 8 hours a day at Rouse, but you say you want to be a dancer, so how many hours a day are you working on dancing? Like, if what your current needs are, you need to work whatever amount of shifts at Rouse. Okay, if it is what it is, then you gotta just find a way to be successful despite that. What is the rest of your time looking like? And it's tougher. Like if you had to do that, if you were gonna stick around and like be going to downtown, it'd be like, yeah, bro, that definitely sucks. It's definitely gonna take your head out of it. But if you gotta, I guess, be self-aware enough to know, like, this is taking my head out of it. So I gotta really make sure that I'm forcing myself to just be disciplined, because I'm not gonna be motivated once I fucking
it's hard to be disciplined after, like, those types of days. Like, fuck, work, I bet it's fucking
with no motivation, hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
you know, bro. You don't want to be there later. Like, you know, it's like,
yeah.
It's like, and it's hard to just go up and be like, let's get it today. Let's crush it.
The tough thing with creativity, too, is, like, even, like, for me, sometimes it'll be, I mean, I'm not really in that situation now, because now I'm freed up and shit, but in those times, like, you know, you can be disciplined to keep coming, like, all right, I'm gonna make sure I send out this amount of stuff, or I submit this amount of stuff. But that's not really creativity. That's more something you could discipline in and say, how many things am I gonna send per day? How many emails am I gonna send?
That's straight ethic, though, and that's business too. That's the business side, yeah.
But at some point you have to create, right? And that's when creating is a little bit tougher, because yeah, you can Kobe it and just say, yeah, I'm disciplined, I'm gonna do this. But at the same time, once you get in front of the microphone, you're getting in front of your notepad, whatever you poetry, whatever it is, it's like, now I gotta create some shit, and my mind has been in this whole other universe for the majority of the day, and my stresses, my things that are recurrent. It's hard for us to be our own bosses and say, I gotta do this by this deadline, but your job is gonna keep giving you deadlines, and that's a slight stressor. Even if you say you're detached from it, you still are meeting other people's needs and like working for other people.
Bars.
Yeah,
bars.
Shit.
You clean that shit up real nice.
Shit, man.
Damn.
Might have to put the mask back on.
Shit.
that was a good note.
You like that? All right,
I don't even know if we can finish off better than that. We gotta just leave it off on that one.
Shit, man. Because I'm a little cross, bro. I don't even remember what just happened there, man.
You gonna watch it back and be happy.
Hey, okay.
You gonna watch it back and be happy.
TikTok me, bro. Come on, TikTok me.
I never reached the end of the episode.
That's hey, that's man.
That's not real.
Okay, I'll put a marker. You'll know where to clip it at, man. If I like it. I don't be liking none of my shit.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna find that motherfucker.
It was good.
Okay, before we end, like, I know we should end, but like, what's one thing when y'all be watching shit back, like, that you don't like that you do, like when you watch back the pods? I don't like
using filler words.
Yeah, same.
Filler words, definitely filler words.
Sometimes when I can't like accentuate on my point,
you sound like a dumbass.
Or it's just like I
just playing.
Yeah, that happens, bro. I feel like that's happened to everybody. But like when I can't like elaborate on it, like or I'll give one point and then not have other things to say behind it, you know? Because I'll think like, oh damn, I'm at this shit gonna be fire. Every single time I think this shit gonna be fire, it'll come out fire. Or like if I say it out loud, this shit's gonna be fire. Like last week,
I got a good ass question, boys.
Because you could kind of like feel it, because you be like, it's fire. Then when you start going and we don't like pick up on it, it's just like the air is like, and you're just still trying to explain it, and you're like, this is this, and we're just like,
fuck you.
Yeah, and see, that's our fault too, because like if we were just committed to like get the, like, you know, you gotta bounce off it, but sometimes we end up sitting there like if one person's talking and they're just going on, niggas is just silent, like waiting, like,
and you hear your voice.
You're like yo, I don't even know what to say next. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna come back with. It'll just be quiet after you're done.
See, but
like,
that stuff's funny though. Like that shit, like watching it back is honestly hilarious.
Yeah,
but we cleaned it up like a lot. We're getting better.
Yeah, we pros.
Yeah, we're getting better.
We're
viral.
Yeah,
synergy.
By the time this episode drops, we're all gonna be viral. Like, I'm gonna have to wear sunglasses everywhere, like cover up.
I'm gonna start wearing a condom.
Oh, you gonna start wearing makeup.
That's
viral clip right here.
Nah. That's crazy, bro. We're just hit makers,
I'm
bro.
have to use it. I'll go fuck.
All right, man. Hey, everyone watching, like and subscribe, man. We about to wrap up now. I know y'all sad. I know y'all got to go back to work and shit. All that shit we was talking about.
One day I'm gonna tell that story, but not today.
About what?
Going viral.
Going viral? Oh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be excited for the story now, because I'm gonna actually be like asking questions and shit, because I don't know.
That's a good ass story. Come on.
But yeah, so if you're still watching to this point, I assume you're already subscribed. Otherwise, you're kind of a loser, bro. Like, why would you be watching an hour and some change video with some dogs talking and you're not subscribed? Like, what are you doing? get lost. Like, just go.
You gotta subscribe now.
Yeah, at this point. But and like, subscribe,
comment. I like. Bro, we love the comments, bro.
I know.
Love the comments.
Good or bad, whatever. We love them all.
Exactly. And we live on TikTok, viral in 3 days.
Man, it's just fun.
We podding out.
I look forward to it every week.
We're rocking out with our. No, what's this phrase?
Rock out with the cocks out.
Yeah, but it just didn't flow when you say it in that tense, I guess. I don't know. Regardless, man.
This outro's way too long.
That's okay. That's how you know we love potted.
We don't want to leave.
You stay until 11. All right, man, but for real, we out this bitch. If you're still watching between all this rambling, like, I think it's time to question what you're doing with your life. Cause
no.
You're just wasting your time right now. Like, why did you watch this shit for that long?
This nigga's an asshole. Just alienating the fans like this.